You are watching Scratch TV channel on YouTube.com.
RAS KWAME with that reggae recipe right now, and I have to say I am truly in the presence of greatness, joined by a living legend of the genre of reggae music. He goes by the name of Mr. Maxwell Smith, aka Max Romeo to the world. Father Max, what can I say? Thank you very much for coming through the show, and blessed to be in your presence right now.
It's my pleasure, man.
Okay. And just to put it in context, when I say you're like a legend in the business, I mean that truly, because sometimes the word legend is often used and it's not really legendary. But you're an artist who achieved a first top 10 UK record in 1969, and in the year 2015, you appear on an album by Rudimental, the new one called We the Generation. That's like 45 years plus of musical experience and growth. So I feel really honored to be in your company right now. Max Romeo, the name, I have to say it's an inspired choice of stage name. I really like it. I know you have the Max bit naturally from Maxwell, but you must have been a bit of a ladies' man to add the Romeo to it. Am I right in saying that?
You're right.
Okay.
That's the story, yes.
That's part of the story, right? Yeah. And we just mentioned your 1969 top 10 smash, Wet Dream, a massive tune around the world, but banned by mainstream radio in the UK back then. Why was that?
Well, they say that the lyrics were a little too saucy, too suggestive.
Okay. I've read somewhere as it being described as overtly sexual lyrics. The song is called Wet Dream, and you said it was about a leaking roof.
Well, I had to tell them something.
Leaky roof at the time. But you know the amazing thing, it's 2015 now, and we have a record by an artist by the name of J. Cole. He's a rapper. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but he also has a record called Wet Dream.
Yeah.
And it does kind of like make your Wet Dream sound a bit of a nursery rhyme. And that's mainstream radio right now. So it's an indication of the changing of times. And I also heard you were banned from performing at one or two venues while touring the UK.
Yeah.
That was a situation as well then, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. The councils in some areas like Wolverhampton, you know, and I did the Royal Albert Hall in which it was banned, but after a while they hear a shout coming from the Royal Bags demanding me to sing the song, so I got away with it.
They let you go through. Okay, that's something that still happens I still know a number of artists who can't do shows around the UK for whatever reason.
We were just moving from ska to rocksteady.
Okay. So just as the reggae was starting to forward on a little bit, right, into the scene?
Yep.
Did you ever work with the late great Sir Coxsone and his Studio One setup?
No.
You never did that?
No, I'm the only artist reached this far in the business that never been on Studio One.
I was going to say, that's quite unique, because most of the foundation artists I've spoken to, almost virtually everyone came through Studio One.
That's true.
So you traveled your own path. And I also read somewhere that you were co-founder of the Upsetters band?
Yeah, originally the Hippie Boys.
Originally the Hippie Boys. So you put them together as a group.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing. For the fact that I have to point out that the Upsetters / the Hippie Boys obviously had the drum and bass section of Carlton and Aston Barrett.
That's right.
Which went on to form the bedrock of the Wailers band with Bob Marley. So that is an achievement in itself, just bringing a band together of that kind of level. As someone who was actually there at the time, how did the reggae sound come around, and who, in your opinion, started it?
It's hard to say because everybody was actually experimenting with the beat after the rocksteady. First, the ska becomes boring, then they move to slow it down and call it rocksteady. After a while, it becomes boring, so they speed it up a little and call it reggae.
Okay.
And everybody was experimenting with it. But I would give the credit to Bunny Lee with Bangarang, with Stranger Cole and Lester Sterling. That's the first one I've heard.
The first reggae record.
Yeah.
Bunny Lee, Bangarang, Lester Sterling.
Yeah, Stranger Cole and Lester Sterling. Produced by Bunny Lee.
But produced by Bunny Lee. Because there's so many people who claim it, really and truly. And I've heard varying different stories, but I thought, I'm in the presence of a man who was there. I must know the truth. So if that's how you say it went down, then that must be the story. So big up Bunny Lee for introducing a chop on the guitar for the sound. You've worked with the great Lee Perry. Did you ever get in contact with King Tubby at the time?
Yeah, I also worked with King Tubby's. I did one song with King Tubby's, Three Blind Mice.
Okay, huge record, that one. So another question I'd really like to ask, who actually invented dub, in your opinion? Some say Lee Perry, some say King Tubby, some say they did it together. Other people have claimed it. Who actually did it then?
I would give the credit to Studio One, because that's where it actually started. They lift the vocal off the rhythm and run the rhythm.
Oh wow,
that's
so it was a Studio One.
That's right, and then King Tubby turned it into dub. you know.
Right. So what was the difference between just taking off the vocal off a record and playing the instrumental and actually dubbing it up?
Mix.
Just the mix
It's
down.
in the mix, yeah.
So you returned to Jamaica in 1970 and set up the Romex record label and sound system, and the People's National Party of Jamaica chooses Let the Power Fall as a theme song for the 1972 general election. Is that right?
That's right. They heard the song and figured it would fit into the slogan that they had, which is power to the people.
Power to the people. So from what I've read of 1970s Jamaican politics, that was quite a risky thing to do or to align yourself with, no?
Yeah, it was, but you just die, you only live once, you die once, so you take chances, don't you?
Okay. So what was life like living in that kind of political kind of turmoil kind of era?
To me, it was exciting because I was rubbing shoulders with some heavy people, and you know, I had fun doing it. It was a lot of fun in doing the whole thing. You know, the fun outweighed the danger.
The fun outweighs the danger. I like that one. Okay, so in 1975, you go on to work with Lee Perry on Revelation Time. That includes the Three Blind Mice record. And then 76, you work with Lee Perry again on War in a Babylon.
That's right.
The album, one of the most classic and definitely one of the top 10 reggae albums of all times for the genre, if not the biggest one. But then you guys kind of like fell out. What was it like working with another living icon in music, as in Lee Perry?
It was a great experience. Lee Perry is a true producer. You know, he's not just sitting around a board. I mean, along with the engineer. He is the engineer. And he also co-write a lot of songs, you know. He helped you along with the lyrics. If you have a lyrics that doesn't sound, I mean, you know, marketable, he'll point it out to you. Okay. He's that type of producer.
So he's a very hands-on guy.
Very.
Okay. Are there any interesting stories you can tell us about him, of your shared experiences?
It's too much.
Really?
Much. I don't even want to start.
Could you pick one for us? Because I'm sure the listeners would really like to know about someone who's worked with a great man as well.
Well, his transition over to what he is now from what he was, there was a lot of exciting moments, you know, the time when the studio get burnt down, and, you know, there was a lot of things happening then. He wanted us to get rid of all the Rastas around him, so he was doing some outrageous things in order to do that. And in so doing, the whole empire fell down.
So he actually burnt down his studio?
Yeah.
Wow. That must have taken... Were you there when he actually did that?
No.
No? You just came into the studio one day and the whole thing was crashed?
I was in America then.
Okay.
I was working in the US. Now
right. That's a really interesting one. So the War in a Babylon album that I'm talking about has the iconic track Chase the Devil, which has been utilized so many times from then till now. It was sampled by The Prodigy to make a hardcore / early jungle record. Yeah. Kanye West and Jay-Z's hit song Lucifer with a hip-hop beat that sampled that. It went on to be used by Dread Zone and dance acts like The Chemist to make a progressive house / EDM type music, and more recently been sampled by producers from the dubstep scene such as Koki, and it's actually also available on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's not bad for and
the movie Paul.
And the movie as well.
Yeah, Paul.
So that's not bad for a 40-year-old record. Right. Did you always see it as such from the day you made it, first of all?
Funny, I didn't like it.
Oh my goodness.
I went home tonight and listened to it. Was cassette then. I listened to cassette of the whole album. I came back the next day and said, Lee, this album is right, it's good, but I don't think this track's gonna make it. It sounds stupid to me. He said to me, he said, this is the best track you ever did. I tell you what, here's some money, go home, take some rest, you're tired.
Really? So you didn't like it?
No, at first. And now it becomes the anthem of the world, you know. I mean, I'm touring the world, and everywhere I go, that's the anthem.
Non-stop forwards.
Exactly.
All day. That's amazing. That really confirms to me that Lee Perry is an astute producer. Because a lot of people might have bowed down to artistic pressure and said, well, if you don't like it, then obviously it's not working.
That's right.
But he clearly had that vision. Amazing album, and can I congratulate you for it? It's something I've grown up on as well and listened to repeatedly. I do understand you had issues with the label Island over that album. Is that all resolved now?
Nah, can never be resolved, man.
So what were some of the issues?
It's a lot of issues, you know, royalties is non-existent.
Royalties?
Yeah, and well, I get some publishing because I actually retain publishing on some of the tracks, but it goes from companies to companies, but never forthcoming a royalty statement at no point.
Okay. So how does that make you feel for being such a legendary piece of work that you go around the world and perform, and the record label hasn't?
I don't think about it.
You don't think about it?
I just don't think about it.
Okay.
Because what it did, it helped to enhance the name Max Romeo. So I get paid.
Right. Differently.
That's right.
Differently. And can I just point out that we're talking about island records in the 60s and the 70s and not the current island records that is there. So nobody at current island records needs to catch any feelings.
No, this is being distributed by Universal Music.
Universal Music.
That's right.
Okay. So what inspired the song and what is the meaning of it in your own words? I Chase the Devil.
Well, the situation on Earth now, I mean, all the negatives being contributed to the devil. You know, all the weaponry that is being conceived by men. You know, all this is influenced by Satan, actually. Because God makes life, Satan takes life, and everything that they invent. It's years I haven't heard them inventing anything that enhance life. Right. Everything is to take life. And because that is the devil's work, we want to chase him out of Earth.
It cannot get more simple than that.
That's right.
One of the biggest records that came out from sampling your original was the Kanye West produced Jay-Z hit for Lucifer. Mm-hmm. Did you ever speak with Jay-Z or Kanye on the record? Did they ever say thank you or anything like that?
No, never met him.
You never met them?
Never met him.
Wow, that's amazing. I always find it quite strange when artists have such influence on other people's music and you guys never connect.
No.
I find that quite strange. Have they reached out to you or have you ever reached out to them to make that connection?
No.
Okay, you're hearing the words from the man Max Romeo himself, legendary artist on the Reggae SP right now with your boy RAS KWAME. Let me play you the hot record. It's called Chase the Devil. Total classic.
RAS KWAME.
Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Hey, hey.
RAS KWAME, and you're set in conversation with the great, legendary Max Romeo. Could you tell us what the Max Romeo live experience is like? Could you describe it to someone who's never had the opportunity to see you live as yet?
Well, first to commence, I try to do my best at all times. And the audience actually seem to know it. My whole program, I wrote all my songs, you know, and I realized that people are singing them. You know, I do sometimes 25 songs on stage, and you know, in most places they actually sing it word for word along with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And I can confirm that to be true because I had the pleasure of coming down to your set at the Garage in North London. Absolutely amazing. Looking dapper in the red suit and the shoes, and I was so impressed, and the people were really going with you with the energy that was in the room. So fantastic live show for anyone who hasn't had the opportunity. Next time you get the chance, definitely do go see Max Romeo live if you can. So over the years and putting together such a great body of work, what's been a track that you really enjoyed performing?
One Step Forward. And there are quite a few tracks that really actually, you know, a little time for Jah. Those tracks actually, you know.
Proper roots and positive.
Yeah.
Okay. And one thing I do have to say is after the War in a Babylon album, there was a period when you relocated to America to work on Broadway. Mm-hmm. What was that all about and what was that experience like, please?
Well, it was a play about Jamaican reggae. Matter of fact, it was titled Reggae. It was on Broadway for 7 weeks, and then the critics start crying it down, say that the message is too strong, you know.
Okay, what was the message then?
It was about Jamaican politics, and there are a few little violent scenes in it, really. There are rape scenes, there are, you know, gun scene, and what have you. So they figured that the message was a little too strong for Broadway.
Even though it was the reality of the situation at the time.
Yeah, we packed them in every night for 7 weeks.
Okay.
And they decided to close it down.
Is that something you'd consider doing again?
No.
You wouldn't?
Too stressful, you know.
Oh my goodness, I can imagine. And now you work on music with your sons, Ronaldo and Romario, releasing last year's albums, Father and Sons. That must be very give you a sense of real pride.
That's right.
Are they great as artists?
Better than me.
Better than you. I think they got quite a few more albums to make before they can actually confirm that for themselves, though.
Well, I guess they're gonna do it because they write, you know, they write their own songs. You know?
Okay.
They don't even want to sing my song.
Really? Okay.
They're very good writers, both of them.
So did they get grounded in the music through you? I presume that would be.
Well,
yes.
that's the case.
Okay.
You know, they really watch me a lot and try to copy a few of my style and things like that.
As you do.
Yeah.
Right. So are there any new works on the way in the near future? I can say at the time of recording this, I don't actually have a copy of the Rudimental album because it's not released yet.
Not released yet.
But I've heard that it's a great track, an amazing track. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, I haven't heard the whole the complete thing yet, you know. But this is what I heard of it. It's gonna do well on that album. But I just completed voicing an album, new album now called Horror Zone.
Okay.
And it's in the making. It will be released in March. Daniel Boyle is the guy that did the Lee Perry one that just went through the Grammy thing.
Okay.
Well, he's the producer for this one, and he's really going all overboard to get this thing in a perfect way. So
right.
you can look out for it releasing in March.
Okay. Are there any collaborations we can look forward to on it?
Not yet, no.
Not yet?
No.
Okay, well, what can I say? Father Max, thank you very much for passing through the reggae recipe. Is there a message you'd like to give to your UK fans and fans worldwide?
Yeah, we're living in stressful times, you know, perilous time. But just keep the faith, because it won't be this way always, you know. A change is in the making.
A change is in the making.
Yeah, I think Carbon is going to bring that change.
Okay. And if anyone wants to keep up with you, are you on social media? Are you on Twitter and stuff?
Yeah.
Facebook? Yeah. What are the contact details? Is it just Max Romeo?
Just Max Romeo.
And we can find you?
charmaxmusic@yahoo.com.
Okay. Jarmax Music.
Charmax.
Max Romeo.
Okay. Can I just point out that Father Romeo's wife is in the studio? Could you just tell us on the microphone, please, so we can hear you?
Yes.
Just the contact details, because I know a lot of people would like to, get in touch.
This is Charm from Charmax.
Charm from Charmax. Okay.
It's Zana Romeo or Charm Smith or Max Romeo.
Okay.
Just Facebook. So.
Okay. Are you on Instagram doing selfies as well?
Instagram as Max Romeo.
Wow, I need to start following you right away.
And Twitter as Max Romeo.
And Twitter as Max Romeo as well, worldwide. Well, on that note, let me play one of the great records that I really like of your career. It's called One Step Forward.
Thank you.
RAS KWAME.
You are watching Scratch TV channel on YouTube.com.